What's going on, Jerome's? What's going on, Poppies? Happy Friday. So the NFL released the NFL schedule on Thursday evening. We wanted to run through a week one, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, as well as some of the other key matchups. It's a good time. So check out our other videos about the Vikings schedule breakdown. Yeah, so start off week one. Kickoff, Thursday Night Football, the alleged Super Bowl champion, Los Angeles Rams, hosting the Buffalo Bills. It's fantastic. Like when the opponents were lined up, we knew that this was likely going to kick things off. So Thursday Night Football, man, I love it. I absolutely adore this matchup. So you got the Bills, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, just getting after him. Ooh, James Cook. Dynasty fantasy leagues, if you can get James Cook, man, I think that in that offense, Ken Dorsey now taking the reins over for Daboll, I think that he's going to be dynamite. Of course, the Rams, defending Super Bowl champions, the reigning, defending. Can Matthew Stafford back it up again? Is he going to be worth $40 million a year? I don't know. Can Sean McVay actually do it without Kevin O'Connell and Wes Phillips? Don't know. Don't know either, but that's a great way to kick things off. Then, so the noon games, you have the Browns at the Panthers, which, I don't know. Maybe it'll be the Baker Bowl after they cut Baker's ass. Yeah, the Browns are just going to eat that contract, man. No one's trading for him at this point. You got Steelers at Bengals. Sneaky good matchup. Maybe Kenny Pickett will win the starting job out of camp. So that could be a Pickett versus Burrow matchup. And then you got a lot of division games going on. So you got the Colts at the Texans. Sure. You got the Ravens at the Jets, which is really interesting because the Ravens, a little revitalization with Linderbaum and Kyle Hamilton. Now you got Zach Wilson with the Jets, all the weapons. Can they get things done? Open things up in New York against a very good team. You got KC at the Cardinals, which is a fantastic game out of the blocks. Oh, sorry. So it's always tough. I always try to read columns as opposed to this goes rows back and forth. Other noon games, you have the Saints at the Falcons, which passionate fan base wise, I think that might be the most underrated rivalry in the NFL. Like Saints Falcons, the fans do not like each other, and the Falcons rebuilding at this point. Maybe Desmond Ridder gets the starting quarterback job over Mariota eventually. I don't think it will be out of the gates, but Arthur Smith, I do like and respect Arthur Smith. The Saints are a mess. Dennis Allen, okay. Jameis, okay. You got the Niners at the Bears. That's a win for the Niners. Is it going to be no pants for Trey Lance? What are they going to do with Jimmy G? Who knows? The Darius Big Play Slay Bowl. Well, you got the Eagles at the Lions. You got you have the Patriots at the Dolphins. Cool. Tyreek Hill's debut in Aqua. Well, they're going to be wearing white because it's Miami in September. Then you have the Jaguars at the Commies. What a throwaway game. Great. I guess you do get to see Travon Walker, his NFL debut, but doesn't do much. Other late games, you have the Raiders at the Chargers coming in hot. The AFC West, best division in football. This is going to be a great matchup. Man, that's going to be a good one. You have Packers at Vikings. Bring it on. Coming out of the gates right away. 1-0 in division, 1 up on the Packers. Whew. Again, that Aaron Rodgers offense with the new Vikings defense is going to smack that all on the floor, man. You got speaking of throwaway games, so the Giants and then the Tennessee Titans. Great. And then you have Bucks at Cowboys for Sunday Night Football. It's going to be a good game. Then you have the Russell Wilson Bowl starting off Monday Night Football. You have Broncos at Seahawks. All right, so that's week one. Then we're going to look at the Monday Night Football games, the aforementioned Broncos at Seahawks. Now, Monday Night Football has struggled at times because they don't get the plum matchups that Sunday Night Football gets. Just NBC has better leverage, and you can't flex. You can't flex like Sunday Night Football late in the season, so you just have to throw darts and hopefully that it is going to be good to go. Although it is interesting. So with 18 weeks this year, they are going to have 2 Monday Night Football games later on in the season. So that is certainly interesting that they're leaving that open. So it's going to be a doubleheader. Week 2, you have the Titans at the Bills. Fantastic game. As well as the Vikings at the Eagles. Back to 38-7. But it's all right. Hey, Jalen Hurts, I love you. Devontae Smith, I love you. A.J. Brown, I love you. You're getting smacked. You're going down, man. And then week 3, you have stop trying to make the NFC East a thing. Cowboys at Giants. Snoozer. Is this columns again? All right, so this one is columns as opposed to rows. Good. Then you have Rams at Niners. That's a good one. You have Raiders at Chiefs. Speaking of great rivalries, Raiders Chiefs just get after it, man. Probably a little bit less so now that it's Vegas and KC as opposed to Oakland and KC. You have Broncos and Chargers. So the NFL is definitely hammering home the AFC West theme this year, man. I like it. October 24th, you have the Bears at the Patriots, rematch of Super Bowl 20, Super Bowl Shuffle. This is not the 85 Bears, that's for sure. Patriots by a million. You got the Broncos at the Jaguars for the international game in London on Monday night, so that's super interesting. What is that actually going to be at night on Monday Night Football? So that game's going to be at midnight? I got to look that up. But that's random. October. Oh, no, hold on. All right, so Monday Night Football. All right, so that's going to be on Sunday. Oh, so that's an early Sunday game. I get it now because the true Monday Night Football game is Bengals at Browns. Okay, so that makes more sense. Although it would be funny to have a bunch of Brits after a full day and night of drinking at Wembley or Tottenham, wherever this game is. November 7th, Week 9. You got Ravens at the Saints. That's a pretty good one. Even though I hate the stupid-ass Saints and obviously Bounty Gate game, but primetime games in the Superdome, they just look good, man. They just look good. Like, hate the team, love the stadium. Week 10, you have the Commies at the Eagles. Yeah, again, speaking of them just bricking out. All right. Week 11, so you have international game in Mexico City. That one was perfectly fine time zone wise. So you have the Niners and the Cardinals getting it on down in Mexico. Week 12, you have the Steelers at the Colts. That could be a sneaky good game. At this point, maybe the Steelers will be out of it, although they're always competitive with Mike Tomlin. Maybe Kenny Pickett hits the ground running. Who knows? The only first-round quarterback this year. Can Matt Ryan actually hold up? I think the Colts have a talented team. Then Week 13, you have the Saints at the Bucks, the Jameis Bowl. It's good times. I don't know what it is. Like the Bucks, the Saints seem to have the Bucks number at times. Then you have Week 14, fun one. You have the Patriots traveling to Arizona, take on Kyler Murray, and Nuke will be back by then. Good times. Then you have the Rams at the Packers, Week 15. Woo! It's a good one. That's gonna be a fantastic one. Rams back to the scene of the crime, Lambeau Field. Packers might be out of it by this time. It happens. Then you got the Chargers at the Colts. They love putting the Chargers in primetime. Vikings only have 2 primetime games, by the way. It happens. Week 17, you have the Bills at the Bengals. Fantastic. I absolutely adore that one. Then Week 18, TBD doubleheader. They'll flex 2 games that have playoff implications. Sunday Night Football. So you have starting off, you have the Bucks at the Cowboys. And then you have... Again, stop trying to make the NFC East happen. Stop trying to make Bears-Packers happen, man. Like, it's not competitive. Like, wait till the Bears actually get good. And, well, Packers aren't actually that good either. What am I saying? You got the Niners at the Broncos. Oh, so it's like the John Lynch Bowl since John Lynch finished his career with the Broncos. It's kind of fun. But either way, Trey Lance versus Russell Wilson. The Niners just can't escape Russell Wilson. Ever since 2012, they just can't get away from Russ. You have the Chiefs at the Bucks Super Bowl rematch. It's going to be a good game. Although no Tyreek Hill for Antoine Winfield Jr. to be like, deuces. I love that. Bengals at Ravens. That's going to be a good game, man. I love Joe Burrow, and the fact that they actually got him some protection. I mean, the sky's the limit for the Bengals. Bad beat. They're in the AFC. What can you do? Cowboys at Eagles. Again. You have Steelers at Dolphins. Ugh. I understand that the Dolphins could be interesting. And also I want to see what Mike McDaniel does with his offense and Tua. But I don't know. Man. I don't know. Then you got the Packers at the Bills. That's going to be a hootenanny. It's going to be hootenanny. Which fan base is more rural? The rural Jew. The Packers versus Bills Mafia. Now, I will roll Bills Mafia all damn day long because we're surrounded by Packers fans and their shtick worse than. So, Bills by a million. Then you got the Titans and the Chiefs. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Will Malik Willis be starting by then? Can we bench Ryan Tannehill's ass one time? Then you got the Chargers and the Niners, a battle of the 101. That's going to be a good game, too. The Chargers, that's a rematch of the 94 Super Bowl, I want to say. It's where Steve Young threw like 6 touchdowns, right? Yeah. Stan Humphries and the Chargers got smacked. You got the Bengals and the Steelers. Good times. Maybe Kenny Pickett will have the starting job by then. Hell, he might have the starting job this entire time. So there you go. You got the Packers at the Eagles. One-time Eagles. One time. Also, I love that the Packers have a significant number of their key games on the road. Which is fun, man. It sucks to suck. Colts at the Cowboys, Chiefs, Broncos, AFC West getting it. The Patriots visiting the Raiders. Tuck rule game. You got Bucks and Cardinals. Ooh, that's a hootenanny. And they got Rams, Chargers getting it out. Who's the road team? I don't know who the road team is. And then TBD, they're open for flex. Actually, some of these games towards the end of the season are open for flex. So say the Cardinals drop off or the Rams are booty, and then there's some more juicy playoff matchups they can flex out of there. Thursday Night Football. So missing from this is the Thanksgiving game, Week 12. That's the Vikings hosting the Patriots. That's going to be a good game. So that's technically Thursday Night Football, except it's not on Amazon Prime. It's on NBC, I believe. Doesn't matter. So Week 2, Chargers and Chiefs just coming in hot, man. I love it. It's fantastic. Well, opening Thursday night game is that Bills at Rams game. So whatever. Week 3, All right, so you have the Steelers, who could be getting their sea legs with Kenny Pickett, at the Browns. Deshaun Watson might be suspended, so great, cool. Week 4, Dolphins at Bengals. Now, I poo-pooed the Dolphins, but after thinking about it, I'm excited for Mike McDaniel. Tua is whatever. They have a ton of weapons. Maybe Teddy will be starting by this point. I don't know. And the Bengals, I'm in on the Bengals, man. Even though they broke my heart and they broke my balls and they broke my wallet betting on them in Super Bowl, man. It's like, well, I got the points, but I also bet the money line. It's like, come on, Bengals. You couldn't hold on for one more day? I mean, you had ample time. Colts at Bengals. Sure. You have the Commies at the Bears. Gross. Yeah, Thursday Night Football, we talked about how Monday Night Football has some bad beats. Thursday Night Football just has some atrocious matchups. Like Saints at Cardinals, who cares? Who gives a hoot? Ravens at Bucks, phenomenal game. Eagles at Texans, classic matchup. Great. You have the Falcons and the Panthers in division. Is Matt Rule going to be fired by Week 10? It's possible. Tennessee Titans up at the Packers. Hey, can Derrick Henry just be healthy one game and just put up 297 on the Packers one time? Bills at Patriots, fantastic. Bills Patriots, especially since the Bills got good, always fantastic. They got the Raiders at the Rams. Ooh, old school Battle of LA, even though the Raiders are in Las Vegas now. Then you have the Niners and the Seahawks. Even though the Seahawks are going to be atrocious this year, I feel like this rivalry always has a little bit of juice. They got the Jaguars at the Jets. This could be the race for the number 1 overall pick, even though I think the Jets are going to be greatly improved. And then you have the Cowboys at the Titans. Great. Cool. Other key matchups. So I'm sure we missed a couple of them, but these are just back the envelope stuff. So Week 3, Packers and Bucks. Tom Brady, can you do it for us one time? Un timeo. Week 4, Chiefs at Bucks. Wait, do we ever talk about that one? Is that a primetime game? Doesn't matter. Week 6, Bills at Chiefs. Late afternoon game. Any game the Bills are in, basically any game that the Bills and Chiefs are in, is like, I'm in. You son of a B, I'm in. Chiefs at Niners will be a good one. Another Super Bowl rematch. Vikings at Bills, Week 10. The Stephon Diggs Bowl. Let's go. Thanksgiving games. Bills at Lions. Again, they want to get the Bills and the Chargers in primetime as much as possible. Did you notice that? It's cool. Or not primetime, but also standalone games. And then Giants at Cowboys. See, that's perfect. Maybe the NFL planned this out because, so traditionally what we do for Thanksgiving is we'll watch the first half because the first game is like 11:30 or something like that, right? We'll watch the first half of the Lions game because the Lions generally play first, and then load up, man, like a lunchish type Thanksgiving. Just load up and get seconds and thirds, and then you start the late game with the Cowboys, and then. Yeah, that's nap time. Siesta time. All right, so yeah, Giants and Cowboys, that's a perfect nap game. And then the nightcap, of course, well, you got to be napped because you got to be amped up for Patriots at Vikings. First time Vikings hosting a Thanksgiving game. First time the Patriots have been at US Bank Stadium since that Super Bowl. Good times. And then also week 15, you have Bengals at Bucks. Whew. Bring it old versus new. Joe Cool versus old man Tom Brady. Go ahead. Christmas Day. So there's going to be a bunch of week 16 games on Christmas Eve, notably Vikings versus the Giants. That'll be at noon. So Christmas Day, you have Packers at Dolphins. It's like, of course, the schedule breaks perfectly for the Packers. Like, hey, you want to spend Christmas in Appleton adjacent, or do you want to be down in South Beach? Just feh. Then you got the Broncos at the Rams, phenomenal. And then also you have Bucks and Cardinals. We may have mentioned that one earlier. And then week 17, you have Bills and Bengals. Just good times, man. But that's it. Let's take a look at some of the primetime games, some of the notable games. It's going to be a fantastic year. It's going to be a great summer. But let's know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol. Production value.